Mama's Broken Heart was a really fun one to write. I wrote that with Shane McAnally and Brandy Clark. It's just kind of about the generational differences between women, like back in the day and now. Women in my grandmother's generation were kind of expected to just kind of put on a pretty face and have dinner on the table and really just not really show their crazy sides too much, you know, I mean, but now I feel like that's a little bit different, and sometimes you just have to let it out or it's gonna be bad news for everyone. So I can relate to the song in that way, and as a songwriter, having, you know, a #1 with another artist is just kind of a big moment for me, because some of the most respected people, you know, that I respect the most, have had cuts with other artists before they even had their own thing going on. So the fact that I can have my foot in both worlds and, you know, be an artist but also have a life as a songwriter means a lot to me. I feel like I take a lot of the influences that I have from, you know, old school country, some of the traditional, you know, Loretta, Glenn Campbell, Marty Robbins, some of my favorites there, but maybe take more of a modern idea with the lyrics and put it on. You know, I don't know where I would fall with that, but hopefully it's like a modernly classic kind of thing. Well, music has always been kind of a male-dominated game. I mean, I feel like it's kind of that way in every business scenario. I mean, but this is 2013 and we're moving forward, and you know, there's a lot of guys on the charts, but there's a lot of girls that aren't on the charts that haven't been heard yet that are making great music. For a while, I think it was popular to just be pretty and have a big voice and not really have much substance, but I think it's cool that it's coming back around to where, you know, you're expected to have just something a little bit different, a different perspective. You can't just be a pretty face anymore. And like Brandy Clark, the girl who's opening for me tonight at the Bowery, she wrote like half my record with me, and she's made this amazing album that I can't wait for people to hear. It comes out October 22nd. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of the girls waiting for their chance to kind of shine, and lots of good music out there. So I think it's a really good time to be a girl in the music industry. I feel like country music has done a really great job of embracing me and my ideas, you know. I know not everyone's gonna love everything that I have to say, and that's fine. You know, you're never gonna be everybody's cup of tea, and that's what the song "Follow Your Arrow" is all about anyway. It's just about, you know, doing what makes you happy. So, you know, I don't blame anyone for, you know, not agreeing. It's just cool that I've been able to put the message that I want to out there, you know. If you look at the course of history and you look at people like Loretta Lynn, who paved a way for me to say what I want to say, you know, I think with me releasing my record, and people like Brandy Clark, who is one of my really good friends, she's playing with me tonight at the Bowery Ballroom. I mean, I think it's just a progression into opening the doors for people to kind of talk about things, you know, that maybe haven't been talked about before. But I think country music's kind of always been about real life and things that people are really going through. If you really listen to, you know, Willie or George Jones or you know, Johnny Cash, or like I said, Loretta, she opened the doors for a lot of new ideas. So I'm cool with that. Follow Your Arrow is going to be the next single, and I mean, it's just being able to audibly speak those words is a very big step for not only me but country music, and I think it's going to be really cool and really big, and I'm excited that so many people are just loving it. I've never had too much of a fear of saying too much or revealing too much in a song, because I've found that the most revealing ones are ones that people themselves are like, hey, like, I've gone through that too. So in the end, I feel like it's cleansing and it's good for everyone if you just keep it truthful.